A lot of quarterback news popping across the league right now, guys. Let's start in Denver, where there is a quarterback battle going on all preseason, but now it's over. Vic Fangio says Teddy Bridgewater, your starting quarterback week 1 for the Denver Broncos.
Teddy Two Gloves. Let's go.
I have the numbers written down here because
Rich Eisen.
Because I'm a lead pipe wielding professional who has notes, takes notes in my book right here.
I take notes on you, Rich.
Teddy Bridgewater, 9 of 11, 105 yards and a touchdown scored in the Denver Broncos' last preseason game. Here we go. Drew Lock. This is, I take two things out of this right here.
Teddy's Two Gloves?
Teddy Two Gloves is going to get a shot, and as you know, Teddy Two Gloves deserves shots.
It's been 5 years since that injury, man.
It's this guy deserves shots just for that
5
alone.
years.
Okay, Teddy Bridge H2O, right?
Great Twitter name.
Born into an American football consciousness on Thursday nights as a Louisville guy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he was on all the time, right?
All the time.
And then the Vikings choose him in the old, Lamar Jackson spot, right? Last pick of the first round, trade up to go get him, I believe.
After he had not a good pro day because he didn't wear the gloves.
All of that.
Remember all that?
I know. And so his story is, we all know it. And then what he did with the Saints was terrific. And got a shot with Carolina, and now he's getting a shot here. I would proffer to say this is one of the last shots he's going to get.
I think you're right.
I don't know how many shots one guy gets. And unless he's got the Fitzpatrick in him. If he's got the Fitzpatrick in him, then he's halfway through the number of shots he's going to get.
Yeah.
But the way I look at it, is Drew Lock. This is a vote of confidence in Teddy. I'm not going to sit here and view this as a vote of no confidence in Drew Lock because I have a feeling Drew Lock's going to get some run this year. And this is either one of two things. Teddy's shot that he's going to not give up and he's going to be Denver's guy and this will be exciting. Or he doesn't get a shot and it's going to be Drew Lock's shot. And Drew Lock's going to get a shot and it's going to be exciting for them and him. Or neither of those happens and this is setting the stage for one of the hottest off-season topics of conversation, which is how happy is Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, Wisconsin? I'm just trying to put it all out there for you. But the first things first is it's Teddy Bridgewater's opportunity against the New York Giants, which just adds more to the shrug emoji aspect of that Week 1 game. Who knows? It'll be the Giants dealing with Teddy Bridgewater first. So we'll see it all. Very exciting. Good for him. Good news right there. So that's settled. That's one settled. What else you got over there, Chris?
Quarterback we have yet to see this preseason, who also coming off a knee injury, Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is going to get some preseason time this weekend. Zach Taylor saying he is going to get some limited reps out there in the game. So we're going to see Joe Burrow this weekend.
Hey, good for him. That'll be a big moment for him to get back out there.
Get back out there.
Cincinnati Bengals against the Minnesota Vikings Week 1 before the Chicago Bears and Pittsburgh Steelers come in. And then that would be good to get Burrow's feet wet a little bit.
Yep.
Right? Mm-hmm. Before, it's Zimmer's team coming at him and then the Bears and then the Steelers. Good for him. I'm excited for him and knocking on wood that he is healthy. That means we're going to see him September 12th.
I think that's right.
There we go.
Yeah. Big fan of Joe Burrow.
I mean, this is, and I can't say enough here, man. Like, I love stories like this. This is why we love sports, when you see a guy work hard to get back from an injury and hope that this is it. This will be the last big comeback of his career because he won't ever suffer an injury that knocks him out. This is it.
And let it rip. Let's go.
Joe Burrow. Throw it to Jamar Chase and make him catch it.
Hopefully he catches it.
This is an idea.
Had some drops.
Because, they got the receiving core ready for him, don't they?
T. Higgins.
And Joe Mixon. T. Higgins came on last year. He's a beast.
Let's go.
Let's go. Speaking of let's go, Rich.
Because nobody's talking about the Bengals. Yeah, speaking of let's go.
Speaking of let's go. Let's go. It's Mac Jones' time in New England. Mac Jones.
He's all in now.
Joint practices with the Giants today. I don't know if this says more about Mac Jones or the state of the Giants right now, but absolutely carved them up. From Jeff Howard, buddy at The Athletic, covers New England. Mac Jones, surgical, 35 of 40 against the Giants defense, including a stretch of 18 consecutive completions. Hit Jacoby Myers for a 50-yard touchdown against double coverage in the final 2-minute period. It was 90 degrees, intense day. Bill Belichick, I saw from Mike Reese, gave Mac a low 5 coming off the field.
Oh.
It's go time for number 10.
Wow. Look, this is more important, I think, than the preseason action. How about that?
Ooh.
How about that? How about that for a take?
Because they're playing against ones?
Well, I mean, all you heard last week coming out of the Philadelphia-New England preseason game in which the Eagles got beaten down because they didn't start a lot of guys.
Right.
Or they, or Cam looked terrific and Mac looked terrific, but in the practices, we had Tommy Curran of NBC Sports Boston on saying the best quarterback of the week was Jalen Hurts. How's that possible? The guy had stomach problems, didn't even play in the preseason game while he practiced, and looked like the best quarterback on field in practice. And you can bet Joe Judge wants his team to practice hard against Bill Belichick's. Mm-hmm. You can bet that, and you certainly want to have your team practice against Bill Belichick's because you want to show these guys that's the guy that I learned from, and this is what we're trying to do right here, right in front of you. You bet. You can't say that that's about the Giants defense. That's about Mac Jones. That's the way I'm looking at it from sitting here without seeing any of it and just hearing about it from afar. And Mac Jones has the opportunity against the ones because Cam's not there. Hashtag take the jab. Mac Jones getting this huge practice today. Low 5 and Belichick, showing what he can do with the ones, getting this huge practice against the Giants today that Cam would have taken if he was vaccinated. He would have been out there because I'm assuming you test negative a couple times after. Look, the protocols are in place for a reason, and Cam has to sit out 5 days because he didn't take the jab, reportedly. Seemingly. Hashtag take the jab.
Hashtag take the jab.
But Mac Jones, and if Mac gets the gig, you might be thinking today's the day to actually do it. That would be put him over the top. We'll see what happens in the preseason game, but to me, the practices this is just as big as the preseason game. Yeah. Just as big. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.